fly in my field of view.
You're live? Oh, we're live?
Thanks, Martin.
We're talking about a fly. That's not
Is
for
it not
consumption.
Fly?
Is there not a film called The Fly?
Yeah.
We really need to sit you down with all of the DVDs and get you watching stuff. Haven't seen Jaws, haven't seen The Fly.
I have seen Jaws.
Have you seen Jaws?
Laura's not seen Jaws.
Okay. This is, I mean, that's atrocious.
No, I've seen Jaws though.
Should see The Fly immediately.
I can see the flies, but I'm trying to interview you.
Okay.
There is a list being compiled.
Yes. Wait.
We're on it. We are all over it.
Okay.
Like a fly. So, Craig.
This is making me feel better right now.
That's fine. I'm not a comedian. You get paid to do that.
No, I don't. Yeah, I wish.
So, how do you feel being back at the Deep Fried Film Festival, but this time as part of it,
I'm
and
back.
not just as a filmmaker?
I do. I like it. It's good. It's more stressful than just showing your film.
Do you think?
Well, not really, because last year it was the first time we'd showed it to any sort of audience of strangers. So that was quite scary, but I was quite confident that the film we'd made was alright. Whereas with this can be all over the joint.
You're not confident that you're actually that funny?
Well, that's the main thing. That's what I say to Scott Brown. It's every time you do stand up, you're starting fresh. So every time you go out in front of an audience, it really could go badly wrong. So I think that's why it's scarier. But I do like doing director's cut. So it's a pleasing thing to be back at the festival. Plus, I like the festival just because of what it is. That's what I was saying out there. It needs to be. It needs to be recognised more, and it needs to be bigger, and people need to get behind it because it's doing an important job. It certainly did an important job for us in our film. So yeah, delighted to do that.
So did you think being part of the festival last year as a filmmaker is giving you a sort of platform for what you've done in the past year?
It gave us the confidence to know that not only were we on the right track, but with a bit of work, we could make stronger films, and we could probably do something impressive if we put our minds to it. And I think that's what a lot of people need. A lot of people have the technology to make films now. That's a barrier that used to be there. You used to have to be able to buy all this expensive equipment. You used to have to be able to thread film. You used to have to be able to do difficult things, and you don't anymore. And that's opened the field up. But what's happened is there's been a lot of low quality output because of that. And I think what festivals like this do is they kind of, Martin's watching the films, he's only letting things in that he thinks are good quality and will be good for the festival. So the fact you get into the film, you think, right, that's good, someone's kind of signed off on the film saying it's alright, then the audience like it. It gives you a good boost, and you kind of go, okay, got through that. A few things I would have done differently, but it lets you learn what you've done.
As well, a lot of filmmakers being in the audience, so you get honest feedback from them as well.
Yeah,
rather
or
than your friends and family.
Possibly not even honest, possibly even more harsh than just a normal punter, because they know what you've done
wrong.
And they can see every mistake, and that makes it more nerve-wracking, I think, is to be in front of a bunch of people that can pick your work apart, and for them to think it's not crap is a real relief. Yeah.
So are you going to put a film in next year? Are you working on anything? Or?
We just missed the deadline, to be fair.
Right.
I think one of our kind of micro shorts might show on one of the evenings this year.
It's on Friday.
Yeah, it's on Friday. But it's not because we're involved in the festival. I don't think it's. Yeah, it's not eligible for anything that's good and proper.
No, but at least you'll still get the feedback.
It's not of sufficient quality. But the film that we're working on is something I've been wanting to do for a year, and it's a film noir short, and we got lots of good equipment, a really good cast, and I'm really excited about that, so I'm definitely going to bring that to the festival next year.
Excellent. And are you coming back any night this week as well?
Yeah, I think I'll be here every night. I can be probably every night except Tuesday. Yeah.
Have you read the schedule and picked out any films that you're particularly looking forward to, or?
Not really, actually. I've read through the schedule, but most of it was unknown to me, so I just thought I'll do what I did last year, which was just come down potluck it, watch it with an open mind, and I saw lots of good things last year that I wasn't expecting.
And as you can all see, we've got artwork and stuff round about as well.
Yep.
Have you had a look at everything that's here as well?
Well, I have had a chance. I've incorporated some of it into the show tonight,
Excellent.
and I'll possibly be going. Yeah, I'll possibly be going home with some of this at the end of the festival if it's for sale. So.
Just not the ones that Martin did.
Well, no, I think at least two of the ones I like are ones that Martin did. But yeah, yeah.
That's good. Well, if you're back every night during the week, no doubt we'll have you back in here again, and you can give the audience a little bit of feedback about what films you've been watching.
Well, I'd be happy to do that. Is that fly bothering
It's
you
actually
again?
bugging me so bad.
This is, I think, combined with this and the show that's going on right now, this is perhaps the most, it's actually on you now. This is possibly the